About how important it is to come back with a win, especially going into region.
Well, to be honest, there is some consolation in winning a consolation game, and it just helps us. You drop this one, then you got to play the #1 team, and it's hard to get your swagger back. But we played hard. They're a good team. I think we thank you. They only had 3 guys that scored, which he's coming in with a severe handicap when you have that kind of offensive weaponry. But hey, we're happy.
Kind of a strange game for you guys, Jack. Not scored 6 points, but kind of everybody else contributed. All your role guys.
Yeah, which is we know what Jack's capable of. But to get these other guys involved a little bit more was, I think, it's really important.
Can you talk about the game Will had? Big plays late, and just seemed to really do his job well.
We talked about it in the locker room. The steal he had, and those big rebounds, and he banged in some foul shots, and he's very capable of doing that, and he's a warrior every night.
Can you tell us about what you know about your possible opponent in the regional?
Well, it's going to be either Hunters Lane or Antioch. We've already played Hunters Lane. We lost to them a couple months ago, and they're probably one of the best in Mid-State. But Montague didn't play that game against him, nor did Shelton. Antioch is one of those athletic metro teams that doesn't have an impressive record, and were pretty bad early, but they're starting to find their stride, and the guys are understanding who should be shooting and who shouldn't be shooting, and they're athletic, and I wouldn't be surprised of an upset tomorrow night. So anyway, either one does. We'll it's do or die. We have to see them some point.
Talk about the difficulty in going up against an Independence type defense that they're just so strong and they're so fundamental. And I think they threw some 1-3-1 at you tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, a little bit. He'll play a possession of zone. He'll play a possession of zone, and it's just we know it's going to be temporary because he's just a pure man-to-man guy. But they know our set so well. I mean, we call something, 5 guys will turn around yelling the same play, and they know how they want to counter it. And we've worked, all year to put things in to counter their counters. Mm-hmm. So anyway.
And that paid off for you tonight.
Yeah, it did. We had a couple of things that sprung loose, and we were happy about it.
What did you say to the guys at the end of the first quarter? You came out a little cold. You guys were down by 4 points.
Well, we got some people rest in the first quarter. I think we put 3 or 4 kids in, and we've started out our last several ball games that way, with just being just not in a groove, and that's partially our fault. We should have some go-to stuff that we need to just pound it in, or we had a couple set plays that we wanted to open with, but we get the tip, we come down, we take a shot, and then it's in transition, we take a shot, and then finally we get around to running our opening sequence and stuff, and it's not opening anymore. So anyway,
thanks, Coach.